What's up, smarty people? It's KeysDAN with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, coming to you live and in living color from the Radio What studios. And this is my podcast, What Makes You Smarter? It's an extension of the RadioWhat.com internet radio station that I've been running for quite some time. And if you need DJ services, where do I always send you? DJLittleRock.com. Check availability and get a free price quote, and maybe you could have me at your next event. Today, I'm talking about Memorial Day. Memorial Day was originally called Decoration Day. How about that? As the American Civil War came to an end in 1865, communities across the U.S. honored fallen soldiers through local ceremonies at burial sites. On May 30th, 1868, the first national ceremony of this kind took place on a day that would soon come to be known as Memorial Day, though at the time it was called Decoration Day. A few weeks before the ceremony, John Logan, head of the Grand Army of the Republic, a Union veterans organization, issued a proclamation urging Americans to decorate Civil War soldiers' graves with springtime's choicest blooms. Logan stated that the May 30th commemoration would be designated for the purpose of strewing with flowers or otherwise decorating the graves of comrades who died in defense of their country. About 5,000 people gathered at Arlington National Cemetery for the first official Decoration Day observance. Along with flowers, each grave was adorned with a small American flag. By the end of the 19th century, Decoration Day ceremonies were taking place on May 30th throughout the country. The name had started to evolve by this time, too. People began using the term Memorial Day instead. That moniker, however, didn't become common until after World War II, and Congress didn't make the name change official until 1967. A year later, Congress passed the Uniform Monday Holiday Act, declaring that certain federal holidays would be observed on Mondays, including Memorial Day, which was to be commemorated annually on the last Monday in May. Today, the holiday honors all Americans who have died in military service. A few more numbers for you. Places that claim to be the birthplace of Memorial Day, 25. Percentage of adult Americans who are veterans, 6%. Size in square feet of the U.S. flag hung in Macy's Chicago store on Memorial Day, 5,000 square feet. Notes in the solemn Taps bugle call, 24. More information for you because I like you. It's legally required to observe a national moment of remembrance on Memorial Day. Despite Memorial Day's origins as a time to honor fallen Civil War soldiers, it has largely become an unofficial kickoff to the summer season. What barbecue lovers and beach trippers may not know, however, is that the holiday also comes with a law requiring a national moment of remembrance. This solemn reminder was said to be inspired by a group of children while touring Lafayette Park in Washington, D.C. in 1996. The children were asked what Memorial Day meant to them. Their answer, quote, "the day the pools open," end quote. The National Moment of Remembrance law was passed in 2000 and encourages all Americans to pause for 1 minute at 3 p.m. local time to think about the sacrifices of fallen military personnel. So while you're having your barbecues and your family reunions, think about the fallen. That's it for this edition of What Makes You Smarter. If you'd like to tell your story or hear the stories of others, check out my other podcast. It's called What Makes You Famous. Find it everywhere using the hashtag What Makes You Famous. It's KeysDAN, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Peace. I'm out of here.